back. Continuing on UML diagrams. First kind of diagram that we'll see is the class diagram. A class diagram is a static structure diagram. Static structure. Static means it's not going to change. Structure diagram. So that means it says something about the structure basically. No action, just the structure. Diagram that describes the structure of a system by showing the system's classes, their attributes, their operations. Operations of objects, they are actually called methods, and the relationships among objects. A class is represented by a rectangle. Okay, it contains 3 compartments. Okay, the top compartment contains the name of the class. It is printed in bold and is centered, and the first letter is capitalized. The middle compartment contains the attributes of the class. So that we are talking about instance variables. They go here. They are left aligned, you see, and the first letter is lowercase. The attributes have specific visibility. You could have public. Public visibility starts with a plus. Private variables, instance variables start with a minus. Protected starts with a hash, and a package starts with a what is called tilde. That squiggle, it's called tilde. Okay. If my attribute is underlined, it is a class variable. Okay. Now the third compartment contains methods. That is the operations the class can execute. They are also left aligned. First letter is lowercase. Methods are also assigned visibility. Plus for public, minus for private, hash for protected, tilde for package. What do these public, private, protected, package mean? Public visibility means attribute can be accessed from everywhere. That is, you have written a class, I have written a class, and they are both, interacting with each other. Then I can see your public attributes, your class's public attributes. But if your class attributes are private, then it can be accessed only from your class. Not even children of your class will get private attributes. Now this is a dangerous one, okay guys? As far as possible, use this private attribute very sparingly. Protected is the best kind, I think. Protected attributes can be accessed by your class and its children. Okay? Why is it good? Because when you design a class and its children, then this guy, the child, will get the protected class. But the private one, child will not get. Okay? Will not be able to access. So it's better to have protected classes. Attributes rather. Okay? Package or default attributes can be accessed by any class within the package of your class. So your class will live in some package. So any class of that package will be able to access your package attributes. Underlined attributes are meant for class attributes, okay, class variables. You will see this later. Right now we haven't seen an example, but we'll see it here. Here is a concrete example, identity card. Plus means public. Last name, it is a string variable. Another public. First name, it's a string variable. Minus means private. Date of birth, which is a date time object. Date of birth, notice there is high security, so it makes sense to make it private. Date time is actually a module that you can access, okay? Address, it's a string, it's public. ID number, it is an integer, public. And all these are public, private, public, so on. All right. So that's an example of identity. That's an example of a class. Name, notice how identity card is one word. Your class name should be one word. It should start with capital case, and any new word should start with a capital case. The attributes should be all small case. Okay, but any new word attached to it, for example, last is a word, name is another word, so the name starts with a capital case. Same thing, first, that's a small case, but name, N, is a capital case. Date of birth, notice D is small case, O is capitalized, and capital B. All right, ID, number, and so on. Get full name, notice what is capitalized. Any new word you attach, you start capitalizing, but the first word is small case for attributes and for methods. Inheritance is denoted by a hollow arrow starting from the child to its parents' class. Here is a concrete example. Okay. Now the negative here, date of birth, for security purposes is minus. But when you have inheritance going on, do not use minus. Do not use private, because then the children will not inherit it. So you have to make it protected. Okay. So let's redraw this with that small correction. Make that protected. Make that protected. Okay. I won't draw the entire picture, but I want you to see how it's drawn. All right. So here is umlet.eno, okay, .com. Go to the online version. It's easy to play with. I want to say build this particular class picture. So let me make this small so we can play here, right? So I want to draw UML class. Did you see what I did? You go here, you will have all these options. I have chosen UML class. I want to draw a standard class, so I choose this. Okay, so that's there. Double click and that's what happens. Now if I want to change the information inside, okay, so notice this horizontal line is obtained because of the two underscores. Not an underscore, two dashes, right? So I don't want responsibility, so I'll just remove the dashes. Notice the line is gone. I'll remove the responsibilities. Okay,